Ever eaten a roasted flamingo? No? Well, the ancient Romans did. And that's just the beginning of their wild food habits that'll make your next dinner look like a sad bowl of oatmeal. Hey, it's ancient empire dust, and today we're diving mouth first into the weird, the wonderful, and the downright what the heck world of ancient Roman cuisine. Trust me, you won't look at olives the same way again. So picture this, you're a Roman citizen strolling through the forum, stomach growling, sandals dusty. You stop by a street vendor. What's on the menu? Not burgers, not pizza. Nope, you're getting a piping hot bowl of pulse, a thick porridge made of spelt. It was the Roman version of fast food, eaten by soldiers, slaves, and peasants all over the empire. Cheap, filling, kinda bland, but hey, sprinkle some honey or goat cheese on it, and now you're gourmet. But here's where things get really spicy. If you were rich, you weren't messing around with porridge. You were throwing banquets that would make Vegas look like a sad potluck. Let's talk delicacies. Ready? How about dormice? Yes, actual mice. Stuffed with minced meat, herbs, and dipped in honey. Total party snack. Still hungry? How about garum? The Romans' favorite condiment. Basically, it was a fermented fish sauce made by letting fish guts rot in the sun for weeks. Smelled like death, tasted like glory. They slathered it on everything. Fish sauce on fruit? Yep. Fish sauce on dessert? Believe it. And speaking of desserts, no chocolate, no sugar, no cake, but they did have a sweet tooth. Dried figs, dates soaked in wine, and honey-drizzled fritters were all the rage. Think of it like Roman donuts. Crunchy, sticky, and probably illegal levels of delicious. Now let's talk drinks. Wine was the go-to beverage, but not the smooth Cabernet you're thinking of. Roman wine was often cut with water, sometimes mixed with herbs, and in the worst cases, seawater. You heard me. Salty wine. Cheers, I guess. But get this. Romans didn't just eat to survive. Food was power. Food was status. If you were someone important, your dinner wasn't just a meal, it was a flex. The Emperor Elagabalus? He once served peas with gold flakes. Not for the taste, just to say, look how rich I am, peasant. And then there's the infamous Apicius, the Roman Gordon Ramsay. He wrote one of the oldest cookbooks in history, and it's full of recipes like boiled ostrich, stuffed sow's womb, and jellyfish with egg yolk sauce. Try that on Master Chef. But here's the twist. Most Romans didn't. Speaking of which, yes, rich Romans really did eat flamingo tongues. Supposedly soft, delicate, and absurdly expensive. Because of course they did. So next time you're scrolling through Uber Eats, just remember, at least you don't have to choose between dormice and jellyfish. That's it for today's flavor-packed trip through the Roman kitchen. If you learned something new, or just gagged a little, smash that like button and subscribe for more ancient madness.